All right, man, let's move on to some of the funnier side of things here in football that happened. MLS started last week, and
Yeah,
in
it
the
did.
opening game, Inter Miami, they took on Real Salt Lake. They won 2-0. But there was a hilarious passage of play where one of the Real Salt Lake defenders goes down injured. He's rolling on the ground. The ball comes to Messi, and Messi starts dribbling, and he dribbles at the player and just lifts the ball over this player rolling on the ground, rolls around him, runs around him, gets his shot off. His shot gets blocked. But that whole sequence, man, had me dying.
Dude,
He
I watched
lifted.
it probably 20, 30 times. It's just not only is it hilarious, but it's so hard to do running full speed to just deftly touch it so it barely goes over the guy on the ground. What
It's
skill?
hard.
Yeah.
That's not easy. Like that's hard, fucking hard to do, man. He goes around him, lifts it over him like a cone and just went around him. And then he like the player, he made a little statement about it, calling himself a cone and hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, he was on the ground for a while too. It wasn't like it had just happened.
No, I mean the ref didn't blow the whistle to stop
No.
play, so I mean Messi had every right to keep playing. And I know I saw a lot of comments when I was watching these videos. You scroll through the comments. A lot of people were giving hate. Like, if this was Ronaldo, people would be hating on Ronaldo and all this. Versus Messi was like, okay, that was nasty, filthy. As in, that was sick. What skill? Do you think Ronaldo would get that hate if he did that in a game?
Only Ronaldo fans would say that Ronaldo would get hate for this because he wouldn't get any hate at all.
Not
People
from
would be
me, he
calling him
wouldn't.
a genius, like an absolute genius, and they'd say, "Oh, if Messi did that, blah, blah, blah." Like, okay, whatever. No one cares. The GOAT debate is over. Let's move on. I think honestly, if Ronaldo was put in the same situation, he just kick the ball into the guy, trip over him, and act like he had just broken his leg.
Okay.
Like honestly, I've seen Ronaldo do it many times. That's what he would do. Like, oh, I got a free kick, and then he'd probably score that too because he's in a garbage league and he's one of the greatest players of all time.
He's scoring a lot of goals in that garbage league.
Well, that's what happens when you put the greatest player of all time, one of, in a garbage league, as you can
Speaking
see with Messi scoring so many goals last season.
speaking of garbage league, Ronaldo is getting some hate here from some El Nasir or Saudi Arabian officials
Yeah.
in a recent game that they won 3-2 against Al Shabab.
Mm-hmm.
Shabab? I don't know.
Shabab. Yeah.
They won 3-2, and apparently he's getting some hate for a gesture he made for
Yeah.
playing it.
So what happened is the fans for Al Shabaab started chanting Lionel Messi's name. And Ronaldo apparently got angry at it. And he ran across the half celebrating his goal and went like this.
It kind of looked like a jerk off motion, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest. Like he was,
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, yes, a lot of them are just, social media videos because obviously no one's watching, the Saudi Pro League. But
okay, well, that's not it at all. People are watching the Saudi Pro League, but it was not caught on camera, as you're right, because this was after the game. The cameras weren't rolling. And so this video's come out all from people on their phones. And they're saying
yes.
he should be reprimanded. He should be punished for this gesture. What do you think? Should he?
I mean, if he was in the Premier League and made that gesture, would he get fined? No.
I don't
No.
think he would.
No.
I didn't. I think it's very loosely kind of an inappropriate gesture. It kind of looks more like a fist bump or something. He does in that general area. I didn't think it was. When I saw the headline,
No.
I was like, "Oh, I got to find this video. What did he do?" And then that was it. It was kind of a
Yeah.
letdown, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. It's just a lot of disappointment there.
I was hoping for like a G-Generation X, like complete
Yeah.
suck it,
No. No,
get
just
some
disappointment.
hip action in there.
Exactly. But no, there was no Triple H and Shawn Michaels movement there. That was just your average English person having a wank. That's pretty much it.
Today's episode is brought to you by Acorn Hills Clothing Company. Sustainable clothing, biodegradable packaging, tree planted for every purchase, and a percentage of their sales donated to charities.
Yeah, and that's not even the best part. They give you these plantable clothing tags with every purchase. Pretty much greatest idea ever.
That
You
is
scan
awesome.
the QR code right here for planting instructions. So make sure you go to www.acornhillsco.com and use Brews15. That is BREWS15 at checkout, 15% off, and have your tree planted today.
Yes, don't forget to use our code Brews15 at checkout for 15% off. This is one you don't want to miss, guys.